All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, Watson. He connects with Mims. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos. On the give, it's Williams. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Watson. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's Watson. He's going to run it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Brown. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. Touchdown, Denver. It's his third touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Gm1. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 31-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 35 yards. They go play action now. Wilson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And the Broncos are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Watson. Off he goes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And the reception for Chris Godwin. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Cooper going in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now, 1st down throw for Watson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now he'll run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now it's Watson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense
trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Wilson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point is up and through, and the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Again, it's Watson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Watson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the defense cannot come up with a big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. To the air again, Watson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. And it works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Broncos. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught downfield by Cooper. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They go play action. The ball comes out. The Broncos have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Yeah! And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Wilson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it here with Warren. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught. He got Godwin. They convert with a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man, Demario Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Patriot first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That one taken in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Patriots.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On 1st down, it's Watson. to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the shotgun, Wilson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down. Back to throw, Wilson. That's caught, it's Amari. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
Throwing now. Whoop. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Wilson to throw. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
14.
Third and long. Wilson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down. Off play action, here's Watson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. On the carry, it's Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's in! Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Back to throw is Watson. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Into the secondary at the 45. Jaylen Warren. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
22. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he takes off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly, He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got Douglas going deep. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. What a play on 4th and long. 47 yards. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out? A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chris Godwin, touchdown New England. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time. Very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now, 1st down throw for Watson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Play action. Now, Wilson. That one taken in by Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to...
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back.